Come on, keep this shit rolling. You see Jake over there? That's what Jake doing. Jake on the slingshot.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't see him, but I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, brothers start getting lost in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm going down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
But black people do want to work, you know?
Let's get to the black people who do want to work, who not out here playing, who sincere, you know, a good job to provide for their family.
Right, and take care of business.
Yeah, take care of business.
Let's talk about them black people.
Yeah,
All right? I know what a lot of people gonna think when they hear this video. They gonna say, "Oh, black people don't want to work." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what.
And they try to pigeonhole a whole community. You can't do that.
How can you say they don't want to work, but then don't give them the jobs, don't provide them the jobs to work, the good, especially the good paying jobs.
Especially the good paying jobs.
Like black people, we're not just limited to working
black jobs. As Trump say.
Cruddy jobs, pretty much. Cruddy jobs.
As Trump say, the black. I mean, but like you saying, the cruddy jobs. But Trump say like to say the black jobs.
Yeah, because they know we work at messed up jobs, like
some bullshit jobs.
Yeah, just like in the White House, they got black people working, cleaning up. They do got black people in the White House, but they cleaning up.
They cleaning up and serving.
Yeah, they serving. They like servants and shit. Do serving work.
Servants and handmaids.
Yeah, servants and handmaids, like biblical, some biblical.
Yeah, some biblical shit. Isaiah 14:1.
Yeah. Servants and handmaids. Right. We're not servants and handmaids.
No, why we gotta be reduced to just being servants and handmaids?
But black people, they believe in their mind that slavery is over, but really it's not, because they got you as a servant and handmaid.
And white people believe in their mind that slavery is over.
Yeah, but they'll hire black people for servant and handmaid type jobs.
Right, on some racist
shit. Yeah. So you, in their minds, you really technically can't say that racism is over either.
Right.
Like white people can't think like that, or black people can't think like that racism is over.
Yeah, they can't. Because racism obviously is
if racism was over, you would see more black people in construction jobs. Man. You would see more black people in the medical field.
Man. Corporate. Man, you don't see none of that.
Nah, you don't see it.
And probably not, because racism hasn't went anywhere. It's still alive and well.
Yeah, because they're able to hide behind that it's no racism.
Yeah, they able to hide behind that bullshit.
They able to hide behind racism is over.
Yeah.
It's no more racism.
Right.
When in fact that it's not.
A lie.
Yeah, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie to keep racism going.
Yeah, because they benefiting from it.
If I can lie to you and get you to believe that racism is over, then I can keep it going.
They benefiting from it. That's what's going on.
Yeah, and they benefiting from it too.
Look, put it like this, right?
Well, I'm in something I'm benefiting from.
Right.
Pretty much.
Put it like this, right?
On the left hand side on some wicked stuff. Well, I'm in something on the left hand side on the wicked side if I'm benefiting from it.
You know the crazy part? It's a lie that all of them is in on.
Yeah, they all
act
like they
ignorant to it. They all act obtuse to it. You know what I'm saying? They all act like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like when you doing, you know when you go to some like a community.
Yeah, you wouldn't come to work, you know.
Look, you know when you go somewhere and you act like you, you go to somewhere and it's like a community of people and they all weird acting, and you thinking everything is okay, and they start mysterious stuff start happening, and everybody in on it pretty much. Everybody in on it. And that's how America is. It's like this.
The one big American racist lie.
Yeah, yeah. And it just got, like you said, everybody is in.
Most white people is in on it. Is in on this whole myth about racism being over with.
Yeah.
They love the Obama line too. Yeah, we had a black president.
Yeah.
Like that really makes racism over with.
No. You can still keep racism alive
and well, even with black people in control of shit.
Yeah.
Even black people,
because black people
being mayors, chief of police.
Yeah, because black people will keep it going too.
Yeah, because they so brainwashed.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said the other day about.
They'll take indoctrinated Negroes.
That's why I said what I said about this whole Get Out. The Get Out movie, that shit was a myth. And we broke that down in another episode. We touched on that, like, black people, they want to get in with white folks, but I keep going down different rabbit holes. Yeah. This shit is so complex.
Yeah, it's intricate. It's intricate. There you go. It's intricate.
Right.
But back to These construction jobs, like
union jobs.
Yeah.
Racist ass union jobs. So that's all they is a bunch of racist ass union jobs. They don't hire brothers on these jobs, nor sisters.
But but we need to get into how do they expect black men to be good fathers, not sell drugs, be a member to society.
They don't care.
How do they expect that when
they feel like that's not their problem?
Or would they would rather black men fit that stereotype. They rather black men fit that stereotype, not give them no jobs, but they want them to fit into that stereotype. Yeah. I don't want to give you a job, but I want to be able to say this and say that about you. I want to be able to say, "Oh, you a drug dealer," because I'm not gonna hire you in my job. I'm not gonna let you into our jobs, but I am gonna talk about how you a drug dealer and how you don't take care of your baby mama. They like saying you're a baby mama.
But they don't want to hire you on their job though.
Yeah, they don't want to hire you on the they don't want to hire you on a job.
But they want to talk about how you don't take care of your kids.
Yeah.
Like,
that don't make sense.
That's like, to me, you got to be like one evil person.
Yeah, that's some evil stuff.
That's some evil ass shit. You got to be like wicked as hell to say and think like that. To say stuff like that and to think like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's some evil ass shit. To want to they almost trying to force black people to fit them stereotypes.
Yeah, they force them to fit them. Yeah, they force them to fit them.
That's crazy as hell.
They force them to fit them.
They forcing you to fit that shoe.
Yeah. They trying to force that shoe on you, like some Cinderella shit.
Yeah. Man, this shit crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man, they want to force it on you. They want to force stereotypes on you, so they can have something to talk about negatively.
So you be painted in a bad picture, in a bad light.
Yeah, this shit rabbit hole go deep.
It go a lot deeper than what people think. People think that, naturally black people just don't want to work and they just lazy. Like black people, they want good jobs. They want good paying jobs. They want to be on a job too where they can be around their people as well. Like white people, they get to go on a job and be around other white cohorts and be able to talk about hunting or whatever they like to talk about.
And if they do hire black people, there's only like one black person on the job.
Yeah,
there's only one black person on the job.
Now
and then that one young black man or black woman got to try to get along with some motherfucker that's not even they ain't got nothing in common with.
Right.
Like, tell me how that makes sense.
No, it don't make sense.
You got to try to get along with somebody that don't have zero in common with them. Hunting and all type of shit like that.
Yeah, even though it's black people that do like to hunt and stuff. I mean,
I'm just throwing shit out there.
Yeah, we just throwing. For the sake, because we know who do that the most. We know white people they hunt more. Well, black people probably. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
But for the sake of the conversation,
in general, this is not for the weak. So look. Motherfucker don't like what I'm saying.
Right, then that's what it is.
You're gonna have to just click to the next video.
Yeah.
I'm not like everybody else where I want people to like, comment, and subscribe. No, I'm not fake like that. I'm not built like that. That's not a part of my integrity.
Right, yeah, because that's what we're trying to stand on with this is integrity.
Yeah.
Not just for money.
Right. I'm not out here just look, don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. Like overly the wrong way. I'm not some racist KKK, the black version of the KKK, where I'm just walking around like, I hate white people. Nothing like that. I like to speak, call shit out and speak for truth's sake. I can sit down and drink a beer with a white man. I can sit down and drink a beer with a Mexican man. I can sit down and drink, I can sit down and talk.
And I'm gonna have these same conversations with you too.
We're gonna
have these same conversations.
And at the end of the conversation, we shake hands, we just agree to disagree, then that's just what it is.
Right, or if we don't agree, then that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't dislike you because of your skin color. No, never.
Right, we know that. We ain't got to explain all that.
Right, but some people out here in the world is like slow as hell. You got to break shit down. You got to break it down. You got to tell them bluntly.
Especially for people that's like worldly minded and think that you racist if you speak against something that's affecting you. Okay, you racist.
Speak against the norm. Speak against the norm.
So you racist if you speak against something that's affecting you on a day to day, that's killing you, that's sucking the soul out of your life. You racist. Like that don't make sense.
They quick to call you racist. They as quick as hell to call you racist.
Nah, if I'm affected, this is racism. What you see in front of you, this is racism.
Exactly.
That's racism.
Exactly.
When you don't see not one black person on this job.
Right, but they want to turn the tables they want to turn the tables on you and say you're being racist for speaking about it or calling it out.
No, it don't work like that.
That's crazy as hell to me.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
No, it don't work like that. But in their world, it works like that.
Nah. In this world, in the world of truth, it don't work like that.
See, most people don't live in the world of truth. They live in this worldly ass world.
Yeah.
This commercial ass world.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so why is there not enough black men on these jobs? And then they do get Mexicans on a job, but they only giving the Mexicans a job so that they can pay them low wages.
Yeah. Or they'd rather, they so racist they prefer to hire a Mexican before a black.
Yeah.
They racism not bad.
Yeah, it's that deep.
It's that deep.
It's that deep.
They go that deep.
Yeah. And like you said, like you was talking about earlier, if a black man do come on a job, they gonna treat him foul. Like they gonna treat him like he don't know what he doing.
Yeah, they gonna act like he don't know what he doing. They gonna ride his coattails about everything. Hey, Deontay, did you do that? Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you make sure you dump the trucks?
They gonna
ride his coattails.
Yeah.
They gonna be riding his ass.
They gonna make it hard.
They gonna force his brother to quit.
They gonna be standing in a circle, looking at you, talking about you, how you ain't doing this right. And you can't do anything right. Man, you won't be able to do nothing right.
You stole the words right out my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stole the words right out my mouth.
You won't be able to do nothing right. No matter what you do.
You won't even be able to piss in the toilet right.
As well trained as you is, you might have like 20 years of experience.
Man.
They still gonna treat you like you don't know what you're doing.
Man, by the time I got to I was knee deep in the game in the Foundry Factory world. I was knee deep in the Foundry Factory world, right? And they would still treat me like I ain't know what I was doing. And let me explain to the world, to the listeners out there, that was a good paying union job. $20-some an hour. And I've been had factory foundry experience from molding to grinding to production, packing, everything you name it, CNC.
Yeah.
And they were still treating me on the job like I didn't know what I was doing. Watching me closely, questioning what I'm doing. It was crazy. So
how are you supposed to stay sane on the job, and how are you supposed to like, how do you mentally,
Man,
that's a mental strain on your body. It's a mental strain.
Yeah. The name of the game is to break you down,
Yeah, like
the name of the game is to get you out of there.
Yes, to get you up out of there.
Get you up out of there.
Yeah, that's the name of the game, is to get you out.
I want you up out of there.
Yeah.
They don't care if you
or what you have to do is you have to coon your ass off too. You have to be kissing their ass, no matter how bad they treat you.
They hire you on one of these. I'm sorry for cutting you off too. You hear me? But look, they hire you on one of these jobs. These white boys on these jobs, they gonna be running back, reporting you to the supervisor, to HR. You don't know why? I know, because it happened a million times within the world.
Probably a lot of brothers go through that.
Listen, and it done happened to me. I've been reported. I've been ran back and told on over nothing. Over spilt milk. Either spilt milk or nothing. So I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm speaking from experience. Y'all talking to somebody that actually lived it out here.
Yeah.
I'm not just guessing. I'm not just assuming.
Yeah.
You talking to somebody who actually lived it. And other brothers, I know other brothers that lived it. And I done heard other brothers' stories and confessions. So miss me with that. He don't know what he's talking about. He just being racist. He's stupid. He ignorant. Nah. I know a lot of there's gonna be a lot of racist people that listen to this video too.
Yeah, well,
that's the real racists. And that's gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah, but those are the ones that like to hide behind they computers and shit, and they try to hide and stay, they won't talk to you face to face. They don't want to deal with you face to face.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with
don't take it there with them. They definitely don't want to deal with the facts.
Look, if they came and seen this construction site, they would come with every excuse why ain't no black people on on the construct on the work site.
Yeah, they come with every excuse. I can hear them now.
Yeah, I can hear it now. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Like that first one, he said, "Oh, they're just not they're not enough applying for this type of job. It's just not enough applying."
Like I said, you remember the little gun collector I used to tell you? It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. They come with every. It'd be worse than that probably.
I can't remember the conversation we had, but you remember the little gun collector at CWC I used to tell you about? I forgot the exact conversation we had, but I remember him saying to some effect. I remember him saying, right? He said something like, he said, but they don't. He said something like, but they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And he pointed in that direction. I mean, the direction that he pointed in.
Black people. I told you.
Hold on. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
He pointed in the direction of the heights. Wow. It's like was at the car lot. I told you about the car lot story down the street.
Yeah.
Let's go. And he pointed down in the direction of the heights. He said, "Well, they gonna stop."
What'd he say?
You remember he had that real nice car. I was telling you about that car lot right around the corner.
Yeah.
And he said he keep that in the barn, in his little barn.
Yeah.
He said,
I know. You talking about that guy that you talked about with the cars? Oh, okay, by Wesco. Yeah. And he said over there. He pointed over there to his barn. He pointed over there, whatever. Like the same way the dude did at your job.
There you go.
So that's how you know that's what they do.
From his car lot, he pointed down in that direction towards the heights. He said, "Well, they gonna steal it." Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you know the dude for your job.
And I know what dude was talking about, the little gun collector.
Yeah, he pointed towards where direction of where black people be at, because most people don't know where the heights at. But he pointed in the direction where most
black people live at.
Black people live at.
Yeah, you go. There you go.
He said, what he said?
He said, but they don't want to work.
They don't want to work.
I'm just saying how he said
that's how they think. That's how they think. But I bet you if you ask him about if it was a bunch of black people on the job, he'd be complaining about it's too many black people on the job though. That's the problem that I got.
Yeah. Now he complain about.
Now he complain. Oh, it's too many. He'll point to the skin. Because I think somebody did something like that. I don't know, but he'll point to the skin. And he says it's too many of that in here.
Right. Phone's recording.
But yeah, y'all. So that's what we wanted to get into.
Right.
Just a lot of racism with these jobs, and this shit ain't gonna never change. Right. It's never gonna change.
Right.
I just don't see it changing. Maybe it will, but I don't see it.
It's not gonna change. It's been this way for a long time.
As long as people stay asleep and
like we touched on earlier, right? They don't hire enough brothers and sisters on these jobs. And now Jake, he gotta go sell drugs, or scam, or do some more risky shit just to feed his family and feed himself. And, take care of business.
Yeah, we gotta leave off on that. How brothers gotta go do all kind of illegal stuff to.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, it's like Esau's almost forcing brothers to fit these stereotypes. So now a black man is out here selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
It's fucked up. You know?
They just gonna keep getting away with it though.
Yeah. Just gonna keep getting away with it.
Keep getting away with the stuff.
Right.
But that's all we wanted to touch on, you guys.
That was a short, quick one for y'all.
Yeah, that was just a short, quick one. We gonna keep them rolling for y'all. We got more content coming on the way. So just stay tuned and.
Nah, they ain't gotta stay tuned down.
Right.
You ain't gotta like.
That part.
You ain't gotta comment, no subscribe. We out. Look, this is not for the weak. We back at you with another video. Listen, you ain't gotta like, you ain't gotta comment or subscribe. We just wanted to touch on the subject again about how come there's no blacks on these construction labor sites.
So this part 2.
Yeah.
This be part 2.
We following up.
Yeah, we're gonna bring this out to y'all. We gotta bring out as much information as possible to y'all.
Man, tell me about it.
To get y'all to see We want y'all to wake up.
Man, you know, like the Lord said, you know, he only gonna open so many people's eyes, so not everybody's eyes gonna open up.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna hear without hearing and seeing without seeing. So
the rest of my case.
Right.
Yeah. What you want to touch on?
I basically wanted to touch on how a lot of these construction workers, because you obviously see, we sitting in front of they doing this construction job outside of Walmart, and it's primarily
white boys.
White boys.
Man.
White men. I didn't say white boys. White men on the job.
Man, white boys. There's a lot of them like to cry like big babies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of them cry like big babies over nothing. And they be having a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They be having boats. They be having pickup trucks. They be having travel trailers.
Yeah.
They be having homes way out with mortgages. Like,
yeah, because they got jobs like these.
Man, yeah.
They got good paying, not just jobs like these, but they got good paying jobs.
Yeah, good paying jobs.
Good paying construction jobs.
Yeah, good paying union jobs.
Union jobs.
Yeah. And so they able to obtain all them things.
Yeah, they're able to provide for their families.
Right.
They're able to put their kids in good schools and
get good benefits.
Yeah, get good benefits and
get their children the best education, healthcare. They get to live in decent communities.
Yeah, decent neighborhoods. Their kids ain't got to worry about fighting Lil Ray Ray and
fighting Deontay. Yeah, they ain't got to worry about that type of stuff.
They ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. So that's how we're going to talk about how that's a generational curses.
Right.
This is perpetuating generational curses.
And it's hard to break those curses.
And it's hard to break them because of this type of stuff right here.
Yeah, when you got Esau that just keep implementing the curses and just keep carrying out the curses, it's hard to break something like that.
Yeah, it's hard to break something.
It's hard for a black man or black woman to break that type of curse.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because you got these white people that just keep implementing this shit. Generation after generation after generation.
They keep passing on the same racism.
Man, my father dealt with it. Now I'm dealing with it, and I'm sure his father dealt with it.
Yeah.
It's just,
and then our kids gonna deal with it.
There you go.
So we're gonna bring this up. We're gonna bring all this up
because it's gotta be addressed.
Yeah, it gotta get addressed.
The elephant in the room has to be addressed.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so that's basically we just trying to bring out how this shit is just not right, you know.
For instance, like white men on a good paying job, they less likely to be harassed. You get what I'm saying? Whether they like the job or not, they can still show up to work without having to deal with racism and harassment. Right. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
they can hate the job, you know, and they might think the work sucks, but nonetheless, they can still show up to work. You don't have to deal with walking around with it, you know, like they got a target on their back. You know, they don't have to deal with some racist black jokes. You know what I'm saying? Or racist white jokes or whatever.
Right.
They get to work in peace, in a sense, if that makes sense to people that's listening.
Yeah, they don't have to be harassed.
Yeah, they don't have to be harassed.
They don't have to be having, you know, black jokes, white jokes, like you said.
Right, or they don't have to worry about being scrutinized over doing anything on the job.
And being what do they call it? Micromanaged.
Micromanaged.
Yeah, being micromanaged. Yeah. I understand that white people probably go through that stuff too, but I believe that black people go through it more. Like it's more intense with black people.
Right.
And it's like
that's why I said if you notice what I said less likely. I never said they don't. But I said they're more than they're less likely to have to deal with that type of stuff.
Right.
In comparison to a black person.
Right, in comparison to a black person.
We're not saying they don't
go through nothing. We're not just sitting here and just saying, oh, white people don't go through nothing. We go through all the problems, all the stuff. No, we're not saying that. Exactly. We just bringing out that y'all might go through it, but black people is 9 times out of 10 to go through it more than white people. Right. 9 times out of 10.
Right.
White people go through it, but not as much as black people do.
And let's say your boss is riding your ass. You're just dealing with a asshole boss.
Yeah.
Now, for brother going through it, he dealing with a racist asshole boss.
Yeah.
So I would say he would have it worse.
Yeah, he would have it worse on the job. He would have it way worse. And then we can't get in no jobs where it's just all black people. We got to go to jobs where we got to be that one black person on a job, one black person on the construction job. You gotta like I see probably about eight white guys over there. Then you got one black guy,
Yeah.
and then he got to deal with, you know, 8 white guys looking at him like he the outcast.
Yeah, you got to be that token black guy.
Yeah, that token black guy.
Like in the movies.
And then let's say you don't get treated wrong. That's because, like we said, you gotta conform.
You gotta conform.
You gotta conform. You gotta
kiss
if they
ass.
tell you, you gotta kiss out. They tell you, hey, Javante, I need you to go do this, and you gotta go do it. You can't go. You can't do things on your own. You can't freely have the freedom of doing things on your own. Like one of the, you know, if a white guy he on a job, he can do things probably on his own. He can have more of a free flow.
Man, he can do shit on his time.
On his time,
how he wants.
Walk around how he want to walk.
Yeah.
And
he can almost be his own boss in a sense.
Yeah, he can be his own boss. I done
seen it on the job.
Yeah,
I done seen it on the jobs with white boys. They almost seem like they own bosses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They get to do shit their way, how they want. You know what I'm saying?
When they want.
Yeah.
They ain't got nobody harassing them, constantly, you know, on them and telling them.
They tell a brother to go do something. They gonna the brother gotta say if
a brother doing anything independently, let's get to that. If he trying to do anything off to himself but he doing his job. Oh no, the white person, he's standing in the background like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
They tell a brother to jump, the brother gotta say hi hi.
Yeah, he gotta say hi hi, pretty much. Yeah. Not pretty much, but yeah.
I feel like a black person, they gotta overperform on the job.
Yeah.
They feel like they gotta overperform.
Yeah, they feel like they gotta overperform.
Yeah, they gotta work twice.
And like you said, they can't be standing around. Don't let them be standing around on this construction job. But the white guys, they get to stand around and talk and stuff.
Man, don't let them.
But then if you
don't let them be standing around at $25 an hour.
Oh nah.
$30 an hour.
Nah.
Oh no, they gonna.
But I'm seeing a white guy right now. They standing around.
Yeah, I see him right now shooting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they call it, shooting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if a brother do that or a sister,
it's over with.
Yeah, it's over with. Yeah. Somebody gonna walk up to you. Somebody gonna be standing in the cut, looking at you, watching you, with their arms on their waist.
Yeah, ready to
and their legs are they be standing like they just Superman.
Yeah.
Looking at you in the cut.
Man.
Oh, okay, I see him
ready
over there.
Ready to tell on your ass.
Yeah, ready to tell you. Report.
Or if the boss watch you, he gonna write your ass up.
Yeah.
Or he gonna write you up. Or he gonna chew you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He gonna chew your ass out.
Right.
Standing around. But in the midst of that, the other guys get to stand around and get away with it.
Yeah, they get away with it.
Man, like don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah,
so we just pretty much letting you know, there's many different variables to this shit.
Yeah, to racism.
Especially on these construction labor jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Good paying union jobs for white people that they barely let black folks in.
Yeah, they don't. They're not allowing for black people.
And let's say if they did hire a black person, right? Mm-hmm. It'd more likely probably just be out of pity. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if they do got that one black person, they gonna like, okay, we don't really got no black people. We just let one in.
Yeah.
They real cautious and they real strategic on how many they let into a job.
Mm-hmm.
A good paying job. Mm-hmm. They let black people have the bad paying jobs all day long. You can have a $12 and $13 an hour job.
Yeah.
You can have $14, $15 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
true.
Especially when it comes to a good paying job.
But really, they gotta leave some of the crummy jobs for they white people. They lower class white people.
Yeah,
but black people got to be clumped in.
They got to be
clumped into to the lower. All black people got to be clumped in. No matter how good of a black person you is, you got to be clumped into the lower class. And you still might not get a job because you got to fight with other lower class white people.
Yeah. So now you're gonna be dealing with racism on the lower class.
Yeah, on the lower class.
From the upper to middle.
You upper class. You got to work at a lower class job with a lower class person over you. With a lower class racist over you.
Right.
Like
with a lower class racist over you. Like this shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like we said, it's intricate.
Yeah.
How do an upper class black person end up at a lower class?
Man.
And it's not just about having material things. It could be spiritually you upper class.
Right.
You know, the way you carry yourself. Yeah, it could be a mind state. And you still end up in a lower class job because of this right here. Because you're not able to get access to these type of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
An upper class black person, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be able to get a good paying job.
Because you know why? Because these white folks, they done kept all the union jobs for themselves.
Yeah.
They managed to push Negroes out of these union jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They done managed to push black folks out of them, and they kept them all for themselves.
Yeah, they didn't transform white supremacy.
So
pretty much.
So when they got a position open, right, on one of these jobs, well, it's easy for them to bring in their brother. It's easy for them to bring in their nephew, bring in their cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. An old white guy like that, he can easily bring in his grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting out at $25 an hour.
Right. So they don't either bring in family members or keep it in the family, or they
family
just
or friends.
Right, or friends.
Keep it in family or friends. Instead of going outside to source some help and hire, a brother that might need that position, or a sister that might need that position.
Yeah, right.
They just keep it in family and friends. So therefore they manage to push out black folks and keep these union jobs for themselves. Yeah. This shit is like real strategic to how it is.
Yeah, it's real strategic.
Right. Yeah, but when you look out here, you don't see nobody black out here.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's
and
like
the crazy
this
part,
everywhere.
we done seen it is everywhere, right?
Yeah, it is everywhere.
Yeah,
we know that for a fact.
Because we seen the video on YouTube of the sister. She put up to the construction site. I want to say out in LA, maybe somewhere on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And she was so fed up, right? She put up to the construction site, and she was talking to the supervisor that's running the whole construction site. And she said, "Man, why don't y'all got any black people out here?"
Yeah, she was mad.
Yeah, she was mad
upset
about it. Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
She was upset about it.
She was extremely mad. She was like, "Man, why ain't any black folks out here?
Yeah,
There's nobody black out here."
That ain't right.
But the crazy part is, they had some Mexicans out there, and they was racist too.
Yeah, because the Mexicans, they can be racist too.
They can be just as racist.
Especially the ones that come from Mexico, like.
Yeah.
Because Mexico got a lot of racism over there too, believe it or not.
Yeah, they racist against the Afro Latinos.
Yeah, the Afro Latinos.
The Afro Latinos out there. Yeah. So trust me, this racism shit is worldwide.
Yeah, it's worldwide.
Yeah, they oppress the Afro Latinos.
Yeah. Same thing.
So I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised that the Mexicans is on the work sites and stuff, being racist to the black people and saying racist things.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the crazy part is how the white people, they making most of the money on a job, but I'm sure they got the Mexicans on the job getting paid less and doing, because that's how it always works anyway with these jobs. They pay the people that's getting paid the less, they got to do the most work, and then the people that's making the money, they just stand around and just tell other people that's not making that much money or doing all the work what to do.
And to touch on what you saying right now, they will when they hire a Mexican on the job, he'll get hired for way less, and then when they hire the white boys on the construction site, he'll get hired in
at a decent amount.
Good, respectable amount of money.
Yeah, yeah, respectable amount of money.
Yeah, something that you can respect. Like, okay, I can work with that.
Yeah.
I can work with that. That's
how they're able to get these pickup trucks and
there you go.
And like you said, go have a nice house somewhere way out somewhere.
And you want to get deeper on that too.
And like I could see if you got a job based on your performance, how good you was. But just to get hired because you white, like that's kind of crazy.
Let me touch on one thing, right? Variable. I'm a variable worker, right? I'm a 1099 worker, right? I ain't gonna put my business all the way out there. I changed that variable, but it is what it is, right? I'm a 1099 worker. You know the amount of experience I got, right?
Yeah.
So we spoke about this already, but tell me for the world, tell me, how did they pick a white woman that's way less experienced than me, got way less variable ops than me,
right?
And she got hired for the higher paying position, and I got the lower paying position.
That's how
y'all gotta answer me this. And let me tell y'all something. I'm at 200 variable ops.
Right.
And I know for a fact she don't have as many variable ops as me. You know how? Look, me and her was talking one day, and she said I refuse to work at EPI. She said I wouldn't work there.
No,
I promise you, I'm not making it up.
Her working
I never told you about that conversation that me and her had. We had at Simcoe, and she said, "Oh no, I wouldn't work at EPI. You say on the description you gotta be able to lift 60 pounds, I'm not lifting 60 pounds.
Wow.
Even though you don't have to lift 60 pounds at EPI.
Yeah.
But she said, "Oh no, I'm not working there." Yeah. So
most of them jobs on variable is like strenuous work.
Man, yeah.
So I know she probably ain't been just busting it like you have.
Nah. Like I said, I'm at 200 ops.
Yeah, you've been working variable for a minute.
Man, and tell me, why did she get the higher paid position?
That don't make sense.
That don't make sense.
That don't make sense.
Nah.
You should have got that over her.
So
but instead she got it over you.
So look,
was the crazy part.
So check this out, right? So normally they give white women a job over black women. So it's gotten so bad to the point where they giving white women the position of a black man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It ain't got that bad.
Normally the white woman and the black woman compete for jobs.
Yeah.
Now it's getting so bad where the white woman is getting the position over a black man.
You already got the white man getting jobs over a black man.
Correct. So now
you got women that's getting jobs over a black man.
That's my case.
And that makes it worse because you know a man can put in more work and ain't gonna get the job done. But
that's my case. So do y'all understand for the reason I'm saying the words that we're saying?
Yeah.
Or y'all just still gonna act ignorant to what we're saying?
They're gonna act ignorant.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna act ignorant. They're gonna act ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When in fact they know what we're saying is true.
Yeah, they know what we're saying.
Or they know it holds some type of truth to it.
Yeah.
You know? We're not just saying this shit just because we're just making it up out of thin air.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so.
Yeah. Black people be burnt out on racism. You know, sometimes you just get tired, your mind get trodden down, you know, and you just kind of lose your confidence in life with everything. You know, being able to do certain things, what you can and can't do. You know, some black people feel like they can do this, but they can't do that.
Or they want to, but they just, like you said, they too tired.
They too tired.
Their minds is too tired. They burnt out from racism. They burnt out from this world.
Right.
From the stresses of this world.
Right.
And the struggles of this world.
Which essentially stem from racism.
Yeah, which essentially stem back to racism. It all go back to racism. Everything go back to racism.
Exactly.
Some of the stuff go back to black people, you know, not want to do right too. But a lot of this shit, since we was brought from the time we was brought over here to now, this shit stem back to racism.
Exactly. You know, it definitely does. You know, so
because of shit like this, not being able to get a good paying job, working at a construction site.
Right. Like black people can't even do simple things in this world. Just take care of their family. You know, take care of themselves.
Yeah, you need a decent paying job to take care of your family.
Right. And
you can't work at McDonald's.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that point.
And take care of your family. They want you at a McDonald's. It's okay for you to work at a McDonald's job.
Yeah. I was gonna get to that point. Like,
or
some people just think the remedy is just a job. Go get a job. Go get a job. Get a job. You know, they kill me with that. Like, come on, now. You just can't just have any job and just be able to take care of your family and take care of yourself. You know, in this day and age, you need a good paying job. You need a decent paying job. You know.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you're not able to get that decent paying job because based off of your color, your skin,
your color,
and who you are as a black person.
It's not based off your character.
It's based off your color.
Yeah.
And then when you do get on a job, it's still based off your color. If you get on the job, you're being targeted. Yeah. Even if
when you do beat that hurdle of finally getting a job, it's still based off your color, not your character. You know, not based off how good of a worker you are. You know. The shit that counts, that's the most important, you know.
Right.
Yeah, even black people they view shit that way too sometimes, you know. Yeah, even black people view shit that way sometimes. You know, black people can be hard on other black folks on the job too. Yeah, let's not forget about that either. But you know, I understand the topic, you know, so I'm gonna stick to the topic right now, and that's just a whole nother rabbit hole. But at the end of the day, you know, black people want to have some of these same jobs.
But black people will it'll be two black people on a good job, and they will make it hard for each other because they feel like they always in survival mode.
It stems back to racism.
Yeah, it stems back to racism. That they in survival mode. And that they gotta fight. It's like for some food.
Right.
And you gotta fight for that piece of food.
Yeah. Just like back in the slave days, they used to make the two black people box in the ring or fight each other to entertain all the people, the white people and all that stuff. It's the same thing. Other black people would throw other black folks under the bus you know, for massa.
Yeah, white people.
Plain and simple.
White people not in survival mode on these jobs.
Nah,
they able to adequately all get these type of jobs.
Right.
White people don't have to.
In comparison to black folks.
Yeah, black people, we gotta fight.
We gotta fight.
We gotta fight to get a good job.
Man.
And fight with each other and stuff because we
gotta fight to keep that motherfucker too.
Yeah, we gotta fight to keep it.
Yeah.
And then not to deal with the mental issues that you get from dealing with all the oppression and harassment.
That should take a toll on your psyche.
It'll take a toll on your psyche.
Man, yeah, it makes you crazy and stuff.
It'll break down your household because you bring the stuff back to your family, your kids, and everybody affected.
Now you hitting on your wife or you
drinking.
Yeah,
that's how most black men probably was starting to drink a lot of stuff.
Smoking, drugging, drinking. That's probably. I'm pretty sure that's
the downfall of a lot of black families.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how I played out with my father. You know, my father was a heavy drinker. You know, my father never really had a good paying job, or kept a good job, just kept a job. Period.
Yeah, you know, because of
the racism, the woes of this world. Yeah. So in the end, you know, in hindsight, it affected our whole family. It affected my mother. It affected me. It affected my sister, my brother.
That's why I said it's generational, because once that affect you, that'll affect your kids, because you're going to grow up with, you know.
Right.
Or whatever, you know. It can affect your kids, and it just can get passed down to generation to generation.
And the shit just don't stop.
And it just don't stop. It just be perpetuated.
I feel like Esau found a way to destroy the black household. You know, the black home. Yeah. That's a big blow to the black home.
Yeah, not having
adequate
paying jobs and shit.
Yeah, to take care of you and your family. Yeah. Right.
But we're gonna leave on that note.
I think y'all. Well, I hope y'all got the point by.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Mr. Negative, so you know.
You're not Mr. Negative. You just telling the
truth. I feel like they didn't get the point. Is what I'm saying. You know, in their mind, what are you talking about?
Well, this
black people that got good brand jobs. My friend, he got a good brand. You know how some of them think and talk and how this shit go. Yeah. You know, so that's just pretty much my take on it, and your take on it. And if we feel like touching on it again, we'll upload again and touch on it some more.
Right.
You know, we'll keep talking about this until, you know, we blue in the face.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean. Anything else you want to cover on this?
I think we covered everything for now. We definitely gonna get back into it some more.
Right.
Because this stuff
it's real out here.
It's real and it's intricate. It's real intricate.
It's complicated and deep and complex.
Yeah, complex. It's not just nigger.
Yeah, the nigger days is over with.
Them days over with.
Y'all see that guy in the green shirt that's walking by right there? Y'all see him?
He not being harassed on the
He not being harassed. He's not being harassed. I see the guy in the green shirt.
Ain't no target on his back.
Nah. He just walking around nonchalant.
Ain't nobody staying in the cut and
watching him.
And wondering what he doing.
Yeah. And
what he not doing.
Exactly.
Or what he just did.
Right.
Or what he about to do.
Well, there you go. You beat me to the punch. Yeah, this shit real out here.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, he's able to come on the work site and just do him.
Do his job and go home to his family.
And go home. That's it. You know. I'm not looking at him in a bad light because of the color of his skin. I can give a shit about the color of his skin, you know.
But there's people out here that look at black people because of the color.
He might be all right guy. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. But
he probably is.
We just calling out.
And it's black people that work on these jobs that be all right people, but they get targeted for no reason, just for being black.
There you go.
That's like me just targeting him because I see he white.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him a hard time.
Right.
Like I said, it's a deeper issue behind it. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into that, but
they definitely target brothers because they black, or sisters because they black.
Right.
But he can just walk around nonchalant, shoot the shit, check his watch, check his phone. You know, do a few little things on the job and go home after 8 hours. Go home, sit down, watch TV, eat, and do it all over again. You know. We as black people, we just kind of want the same thing. You know, we want to be able to show up to the work site, you know, do what we do, you know, earn our money, go home, sit down, eat, sleep, shit, and pretty much do it all over again. We just talking about the woes and the implications that come along with having this dark brown skin. You know? But yeah, like I said, they gonna try to disregard what we saying. Like we don't know what we talking about, you know, we just racist or just stupid or some shit, you know. Yeah.
But we not here for them. We here for the people that really want to wake up and really see, really want to know what's going on. We not here for the people who are going to disregard and to be up in arms and getting mad, and it's not for you. The truth is not for you.
Right.
The truth is not in you.
Right, and we willing to say things that most normal people ain't willing to say. Most worldly people won't say. Most Christians won't say. Most people that work these type of jobs, they gotta be censored. They gotta be mute.
Yeah, and everybody be scared because they think if they not gonna make no money, then they don't want to say it. Like, nah, fuck the money.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta say the hell with the money.
Yeah, you do.
Money ain't always everything. Not all money is good money. Like I told Triple Double that one time we seen him.
Yeah.
Out there at Speedway, he talking about, man, I'm making a triple double. I said, man, not all money is good money.
He got a coon for all that money.
Right.
He got a coon and butt dance and kiss ass for that money too.
Exactly. Yeah. He been making triple double for 20-some years, and you still making a triple double? Like you
should be past making triple double.
There you go.
You should be your own boss at this point.
At this point, you should have done moved on to your own shit by now.
Right.
But yeah, back to the point though. We just know there's no brothers or sisters on these type of jobs. And that goes for a lot of other cities and states. Wherever y'all at, wherever y'all listening from,
go look at the construction sites.
Yeah, I want y'all to go do that. Go look at the construction sites and tell me what y'all see. Tell me what y'all see and comment.
Yeah.
Comment and let us know what y'all see.
Right.
And don't lie either. If you see a few brothers on there, then you see a few brothers.
And if you do see a few brothers, what is them brothers having to do to be on that job?
Right.
I can only imagine that they got a coon and butt dance.
Right. They got to kiss ass.
Kiss ass.
They got put up with a bunch of racism.
They gotta always be belittled.
Man.
And talk down to like they a kid. Like these white men want to talk to these black men like they little kids.
Yeah. They got to deal with their microaggressions. They got to deal with their jokes. They got to deal with a bunch of shit. So what is some brothers really dealing with on those jobs?
I want to ask you. I want to ask this. I want to see an all black construction company.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see an all black construction company. The same way I'm seeing an all white. And they get to, like you said, shoot the shit and all that stuff, talk to each other, and everybody get to just do what they want and just have a free flow, freedom of movement and freedom of speech and freedom of every fucking thing. I want to see that for black people. I want to see some a group up. Don't just show me one token black person on a job and say, hey, there go a black guy right there. I don't.
What the hell are they talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are they talking about?
I see a black guy over there.
I see a black guy right there. What the hell are you talking about? I just seen a black guy on the construction site last week.
We're going to take it further.
Yeah.
Because y'all taking it further.
Right.
Y'all got an all-white construction site, so we want to see an all-black.
Right. And that kind of lead me into my next point, right? Because I was going to say, to even start a job like this, right? A black person would have a harder time due to a bank not even want to approve them for a loan or to even buy all this equipment. You know what I'm saying?
That's the major thing. Yeah.
Could a black person even get a loan?
That's how intricate it is.
Could a black person even get a loan from a bank, from a credit union?
No.
A big enough line of credit to buy all these earth moving equipment out here? All these dump trucks, all these steamrollers.
Despite the credit being good, despite coming in there all cleaned up, like you just stepped out of church.
Yeah, right.
You got on your Sunday best.
Yeah.
You clean shaven.
Yeah.
Your credit looking good.
Having money in the bank already in your saving account.
Yeah, and you still get denied.
You still get denied. They still find some type of reason to deny you. Yeah. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson."
Or let's just say that black people, they credit don't be good, and they don't be clean shaven and all that stuff. Let's just say black people, we down and out like most black people is, right? Let's just say that for the sake of the conversation. And why I want to know why is black people down and out, and why they can't go to the bank and get loans and and get their own construction site.
Yeah.
I want to know if we don't see it. If the reason why we don't see it is because black people don't want to have construction companies and such.
Right.
Yeah, don't have to worry about anything. He worry free.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, you can look at him and tell he worry free.
You can tell how he just walk around nonchalant.
Yeah.
Yeah, nonchalant without caring the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's making good money.
Decent money.
I'm sure he's making decent to good money.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say and say he rich, Bill Gates. I'm not saying that. We're not being simple. We're not being slow. No, I'm not saying he's Bill Gates. If he was Bill Gates, he wouldn't be walking around that motherfucker. He'd be on the island doing what he's doing.
Right.
But we just saying it's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference. You're able to walk around the work site.
You ain't gotta worry about racism, we'll be saying.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta worry about racism. You ain't gotta worry about being targeted.
And you get to make his money in peace and go home.
And go home.
You know, to his family, take care of his family, take care of home, take care of his castle, and that's that.
Right.
And we just saying that black folks, we want the same thing. We want a decent, good paying job. You know, we want to be able to work on the work site with people that look like us as well. You know, I feel like white people, they got that right. They got that benefit to not only get a good paying job, but also they able to get a good paying job and also work with their cohorts that look like them, that reflect them, that have some of the same ideologies as them, you know, that like to do some of the same things as them. So that's all we're saying. And black people, we as black folks, we just want the same thing in return. Plain and simple, you know.
But we're not gonna get it because of racism.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
That big roadblock barrier that's standing in our way as black people, we're not gonna be able to get that. It's gonna be damn near impossible to obtain, you know, as a race of people.
Especially when we constantly got that roadblock right there.
Right, due to that barrier that's always in our way. You know, it's called racism.
Yeah.
You know, discrimination.
Yeah.
You know, hate.
Yeah, hate.
In a nutshell, racism is just evilness.
Yeah, evil.
Yeah. Wickedness.
Wickedness.
Yeah. So as black folk, we probably won't ever obtain that. You know, it'd be nice, but you know, we just, you know, pretty much telling our perspectives on this and what's going on.
Right.
You know, so yeah, like I said, you ain't got to like, you ain't got to comment.
I think the damage been done. I think too much damage been done for us to recover from.
Right, yeah. We dealing. This is the fallout now.
Yeah, this is the fallout.
This is the fallout. The damage been done. The nuclear warhead went off.
Yeah, been went off.
Yeah, the nuclear warhead went off. We just
so that's the only reason why we saying that. We're not saying it because we just, you know, we just don't think, you know, not positive or.
Right.
You know, and
the way I feel, me personally, I don't think it's gonna change.
Nah.
It's not gonna change.
People don't want to wake up and.
Right. People don't want to wake up and acknowledge what's going on and have these conversations as well. You know?
People get offended. People always keep, you know, they keep up with this racism, you being racist.
Yeah.
So the truth is racism, and that's going, you know.
Speaking against racism is racist.
It's racist. So, I mean, like I said, I don't think it's gonna really get anywhere.
Nah, and it won't. You know, and even having these conversations don't get nowhere anyway either.
No, they really don't.
I know I may sound like a hypocrite because we having this conversation, but nonetheless,
I just know how far gone people's mind is.
Right.
People's minds is gone, like they way in the gutter.
Yeah, it's to the point where there's no coming back.
There's no coming back.
You know, so
it would take for a second coming, but
it'd take an act of God.
Yeah, it'd take an act of God.
That's the only way I can see it changing.
Yeah.
Just through an act of God.
Yeah.
You know, without an act of God, it won't change.
Yeah, it won't change.
Yeah.
That's the only way it can change is the act of God. The only way.
The only way.
But to leave it up to man,
oh no.
We'll be finished.
Nah, everybody know how man is.
Yeah, we'll be finished if everything was left up to man and there was no God. We'll be finished as a people, as a race, as a human race.
Like the scriptures say, I'm just paraphrasing. It say, "Better to fall in the hands of God than the hands of man."
Right. Yeah, I remember that scripture.
Because there's no limit to the
wickedness.
Yeah, to the imagination of man.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Yeah. Man can do anything with you. You know, he can do anything. He won't have no mercy on you.
Right. Black people probably wouldn't have got this far if it weren't for the Most High.
Oh yeah. That was definitely an act of God.
It was an act of God that we made it this far.
Yeah. I feel like we should have probably been exterminated.
Yeah, we've been exterminated.
You know.
That's why I say if it was left up to man, we would have definitely been exterminated as people. Right. And then white people would have been exterminated right after. So they would have destroyed themselves.
Yeah. I feel like the only way white people really hold on is due to black people existing. Us being here.
Yeah, because they benefit from racism.
Yeah.
They benefit from oppressing other people in other nations.
Right. Because, you know, black people in all the other nations pretty much work the jobs that they don't want to work. You know? And I get it. Don't come in the comment section saying, oh, yeah, I worked in the Shell for 22 years. I get it. I'm not discrediting you at all. But nonetheless, it's more black people in other nations, Spanish and et cetera, that's working more jobs that white people don't want to work than white people, you know?
Yeah. White people benefit from oppression pretty much.
Right. Yeah. Even lower class white people, it has some type of benefit.
Right.
To some degree.
To some degree.
What degree? I'm done. I can't really put my finger on it right now, but I'm sure they benefit in some possible way.
But we gonna end off on that, y'all. We gonna continue to bring out more content.
Yeah. This is not for the weak.
Yeah.
You know, the channel name is self-explanatory. So, you know, like you said.
If you get offended, you get offended. And, you know, we just for those who just, want to wake up and hear the truth. If you be offended, then this channel not meant for you.
Right.
It's not meant for you. It's not meant for the weak. Not for the weak.
Like I said, we not tripping if you don't like, you don't comment, you don't subscribe. I'm not even here for that. I'm not here for the clout. I'm not here for none of that. I'm just here to put the truth out, because the truth will prevail in the end.
That's right.
The truth shall prevail.
Yeah, that's right. The truth shall prevail.
That's all I'm going to say on that.
All right, we out, y'all.
We out.